I came across Sanskrit Shloka it is. Jadin Raghunath Hath Chaya Sire Chhatra Dhare Tadin Prarabdh Paye Pavan Karei. I'll explain it to you. Yes, it is right. The Prarabdh or destiny doesn't bow to anyone. But the day the Almighty Lord blesses you, has His hands on you, even the Prarabdh has to bow down, the destiny has to bow down. And which is just as a testament from the theoretical, from the mythological stories I have heard. You must have also heard about the Markandeya Rishi story, because you are from the place where the temple is there. He was told that he'll be living only 16 years, but he dedicated his life to Lord Shiva, to his temple, doing all the tapasya for 16 years. And then he was, I will not go deeply into the story, but he was at the end awarded as a blessing from Lord Shiva an eternal life. So even the worshipping of God cannot change the destiny if you have done the tapasya for long.
There is a problem in your statements. Two problems I noticed. Let me ask you back these two problems.
Okay.
You help me understand this. First, you talk about destiny as if someone else has written it. Then you talk about God having the power to remove the destiny. Who wrote the destiny for me? Then God himself writes the destiny. God himself decides to remove the destiny. That means destiny is writing itself. Destiny is changing itself. Correct? That is what I am also saying. Destiny cannot be changed by us. Whoever wrote the destiny can only change it now. How is what I am saying and what your mantra is saying different? It is the same.
Makes sense.
Please understand it correctly. Correct now? My understanding of that mantra is different from general understanding. I may be wrong. Please correct me if I am wrong. This is the problem number one I have in your interpretation of that mantra. Now, the second interpretation, Markandeya has been living forever. Where is Markandeya? Why is he not here in this podcast table? I want to talk to him. We shall continue this podcast when Markandeya comes.
Makes total sense. All these stories, mythological stories, how to certify, how to testify the base for those stories.
There will be a meaning behind it. There will be a purpose behind it. Overcoming death is not the purpose of human birth. Overcoming the fear of death is. Overcoming the attachment to your desires is the purpose of birth. Overcoming and cleansing your sin imprints, your contaminations of ego, illusion, sin imprints is the purpose of your birth. Anava, Kanma, Maya has to be cleansed from our birth. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moga, Mada, Acharya has to be cleansed from our birth. The Markandeya story was told to us to help us get rid of these imprints, get rid of the sins, get rid of wrong ways of living, get rid of ego, illusion, sin imprints, realize that the other end of your mind is the almighty force. Aham Brahmasmi. This is what is taught. He was not given an eternal life. He was shown eternity awaits you. It awaits all of us. We are all Markandeyas. We can overcome death. What is the question of death? The soul has got no death. Body has got death. It will perish. It will live not more than 120 years. Someday I have to go. I am come with a return ticket. As an astrologer, I know my return ticket date. You don't know. That's the only difference between you and me.
Yeah.
Correct, na? My ticket is already... You also have a ticket. I also have a ticket. I know my date, you don't know my date because I'm an astrologer. That's the only difference between you and me. But that's only perishable at the physical level. Wherever it came, I came from my home. I go back to my home. That's it. Realization of this continuity is overcoming death.
Fantastic interpretation, I would call it.
Logical?
It was logical indeed. That is why I quote it as fantastic. Otherwise, I wouldn't have quoted it as fantastic. Otherwise, I would have just admitted to it. I picked up one more question from your words. Now you talked about soul. We are all made to believe that our astrological imprints are influenced by our past lives as well. As you told, our body perishes, but soul travels. Soul is not dying. So the soul has come from some past lives to this life. Is it the case? Is it this only? Our current life's situation are ruled by, regulated by some of our past life things or not?
My father and mother are my past lives. My children are my future lives.
Acha, okay. So you're talking about your predecessors and successors, ancestral lineage.
So today I'm an astrologer thanks to what my parents did as good karma. Today I'm a Kundalini yogi thanks to their blessings. Today I am a Kundalini yoga master because my guru and my parents have done some good karma which they have passed it on to me. Whatever good karma or bad karma that I have done, I would have passed it on to my children. I cannot be reborn again. I do not believe in rebirth. Again, it sounds illogical to believe in rebirth. If all of us are reborn, then the world population should be the same. Think about it. Mathematical logic this is. It's mathematically impossible to have rebirths.
But there is this, again, I am quoting too many things from the mythological stories and whatever we have been taught in the childhood. There are foods, yonia we call it, right? So rebirth doesn't mean coming into the
So I can be born as a cockroach next time.
That is what we have been made to
Okay,
believe.
I'll tell you what, let's make a deal. If I am reborn, I will meet you. I will tell you what happened to my soul after rebirth. Okay. If you are reborn, I would have been reborn as somebody else. You please meet me and tell me what happened in between. Let's compare notes and let's continue this podcast. Sir, I have still today not met a single person who is dead and reborn, sir. Have you? We will talk this after we meet. Sir, it sounds illogical that we all talk about rebirth. I have not met a single person who is reborn. I don't remember anybody who remembers their past birth. What are we talking about?
So all this life between lives, nothing is there.
I don't see logic in it. I'm
because-
saying I don't know.
because,
All I'm
yeah.
saying is I don't believe in it because I don't know.
Because it hasn't been proven yet.
Nobody has proven it.
Yeah.
There's no science behind it. There is no logic behind it. So therefore, I don't want to believe it. Now, if you prove me wrong, I am very happy to reconsider my education. Please educate me. I'm willing to learn. But I'm a science student. I need logic. You need not give me facts. You don't need to bring a person who is back from, at least explain logically. Appeal to my logical sense. If my logical sense is convinced, I will certainly agree with you. I'm open. Always eternally open to questioning every knowledge of mine, every belief system that I have. I am not adamant about my principles, or I'm always eternally open to learn. But I am not willing to blindly follow something just because something is written in Sanskrit and you are able to recite the Sanskrit Shloka. I'm sorry, Sanskrit is just a language. Okay? Every language is powerful.
I
You
completely
explain
agree
to
with
me in a language that a small child will understand. Allow me to understand. I have an average brain. Let me understand with my whatever brain. If I don't understand, I will tell you. Educate me. I will learn.
The difference is in the way of interpreting all those things.
I do think so. I think many of our rishis and siddhas and many of the saints were highly intuitive, brilliant human beings, very highly self-realized human beings. And they saw something as intuition. They realized some things and they attempted to communicate in a language in a way that they alone could understand. Unfortunately, in the history of that communication being passed on in the chain of communication, we have lost it in translation. The original meaning got lost. Narayana. We think Narayana is a person or a idol in a temple. No. Narayana state. Nara is dark, fluid, ayana. It's a dark, fluid, all-pervasive, all-penetrative, all-knowing, omniscient, omnipotent force. Almighty force. We talk about Brahma and Saraswati. Jewish religion talks about Abraham and Sarah. Where did they learn it from? So everything has got some basis for it. We should not be blind. We should question, and you will learn a lot more in the process.
Great. It was really great to have you here today after a long. We met. It has been 3 years. We didn't even meet in person, and the first meet itself has been very much educating for me as well. Any message for all the people, all the aspirants, even the non-believers of astrology, for all the collective people out there, a single message for them?
Don't believe what I said. Don't believe a word of what I said. You figure it out. Come and educate me.
So the one key takeaway from today's podcast with Professor Krish Murali: believe everything, but only after you have questioned it enough to believe it. So with this, we would love to conclude. Actually, we won't love to conclude. We will have to conclude this podcast. Yes, sooner or later, all of you are going to do astrology, learn astrology, aspire for astrology. It is just question of the time. How soon do you all start with this? And yes, whatever your opinions about our conversation was, you can write them down in our comment section. Make it available to as many people so that people can get educated as I was enlightened today about many of the factual things. How was your experience, sir?
Thank you very much for having me here. Wonderful having this beautiful conversation. You are a very inquisitive person, very curious, wants to know, learn a lot. You pushed me back in many things. I love it. I love to have this debate, love to have this conversation. It makes me question my own beliefs, my own understanding. And I'm sure many of the viewers, many of the listeners have a lot more questions to ask. Feel free to put it in the comments.